Alright, so we will be taking out the Langenfelter for some rips, but we got to make a template here for the other Vette because I put a transcooler in, cut out part of the radiator shroud, and well, we are slightly warm now for coolant, especially on 80+ degree days, so we're going to try and reshroud this off with cardboard so that way we can make a template to reshroud it off with plastic. But geez, look at that supercharger and that cog drive setup. That is my favorite part. I almost like that part better than the cam. Gives it that nice nostalgic blower sound, but after that we'll go ahead and well, we're gonna make some test hits on the Langenfelter. Alright, well, if that ain't some ingenuity right there. Actually, I heard up in Canada, or up north where places it gets cold, they actually put cardboard in front of the radiator to allow for the engine to get up to operating temp. But we're gonna run this template for a little bit, made out of yours truly, cardboard, and then after we test it out a bit, we'll go ahead and get a plastic piece made up. Oh yeah, gotta love a cold start in the morning. Let's go take her on a quick rip. Alright, so a quick rundown on this. Supercharged stage 4 PBS cam, built trans, obviously the 4-speed, wham wham. Yank triple disc 3400 stall. So she gets up there when you're just cruising around. We have the cog drive overdrive setup on the blower and full exhaust setup, headers, X-pipe, Corsa, axle back, running a boost pump, have that maxed out. Jazz going on up front and the exhaust screaming out back. It's a pretty unique sound. So for those of you who didn't see the delivery video on this thing or just don't know about it, this car is a 427 twin turbo car from Langenfelter with their commemorative edition package on it. Includes things like HRE wheels, Brembo brakes, full body kit, of course their twin turbo motor package. And after that, the original owner made sure that everything was ready to handle the power. So boost controller, it is an auto, Circle D, their 1200 horsepower trans, torque tube, stage 5 RPM rear diff, and the motor's already been pulled out and refreshed. There's about 32,000 miles on this car. So that's a quick rundown. There's more to the story than that, but you guys aren't here to hear me talk about it. I'm sure that you want to see me drive it. So the car does also have a 4 dual pump system, and on on top of that, it looks like it has a boost pump on top of it. So, if that gives you any idea of what power it's putting down. The dual pump system is supposed to be good for 900 wheel apparently, and then the boost pump on top of that. And while just talking to the previous tuner of the vehicle, apparently it cracked into quad digits on the dyno, which is weird because it's a really quiet car. You wouldn't guess that. Of course, it's a 427 twin turbo. But right now we are in the high boost setting. But yeah, after I got the car, I had to fix a few leaks. Coolant lines to the turbo, oil lines to the turbo. There's a couple more I got to fix, but I think that is going to be when we possibly upgrade the turbos. Then on top of that, figuring out the boost, how to manipulate or make more boost. Yeah, when the boost kicks in on this thing, it just doesn't get old. And then last thing that you guys are probably curious about performance-wise is the fueling, and it does run off of a race gas mixture. Oh yeah. Now see, the one thing that I've been trying to figure out how to get it to hold boost better. I know gain is supposed to make it hold boost, and then on your settings here, the start is when the wastegates start bleeding off boost. I think they said that you're supposed to set the start to like 5 pounds less than you want to make, but sometimes I still am only getting about 12 pounds when I make a rip here, so I'm trying to get that to hold consistently at around 15 or 16. Alright, we're gonna try and make a quick rip here. I love supercharged cars, but yeah, this thing, turbos, they're kind of winning my heart over. We are running 345 Sport Cup 2s, which obviously aren't the best straight line tire. Wonderful in the corners. Straight line, not so much. And of course we are on 19s with the HREs, and with them being 345s, the rear is actually mini tubbed to fit. But yeah, if you can't hook on 345s, I guess you're making some steam. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go with an 18-inch setup with the big brakes, the Brembos. Probably run a similar setup to the 01s. Ideally on the black car I'd get like a 17-inch, but for the time being we'll just run one set of wheels for both Vettes, see what we can put down with that, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, never will get old. Still, what an awesome find this vehicle was. That's actually a story all on its own, but we'll save that for another video. Oh yeah, another thing. This has Koni shocks, which ride way better than the MagneRide shocks in the black Vette. You can feel pretty much everything in the road, but I don't really mind that anyways. But even a road that looks as smooth as this, you can still feel each little bump imperfection, the way the road was paved, how it's been worn. Alright, so as you guys can see here, as I was talking about earlier, the rear is in fact mini tubbed compared to a normal Corvette. You are usually a little bit lower than this, so in order to fit those 345s, and I believe they're 19 by 12s, the HREs, had to do a mini tub. And the Lingenfelter is back. Be sure you stay tuned for more videos coming with the car, but if you enjoyed, be sure to drop a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. With all that being said, join the club, and I'll see you in the next one.